beaten up or felt slayed or anything. I never saw his face having this pain of why are they doing this to me? And this is what Fwamba has been all along. I think even to all of you. Most of the DAP people are here. Caleb is there. Mamati is here. Our chairman Nairobi. My able brother Jack is here. And therefore, this is just a demonstration to show you that Fwamba can actually bring people together. Can you not clap for him, please? Now, lastly, we know that Fwamba has graduated, and all of you are here because of his graduation. I will divert a bit from this speech to speak about Nairobi politics and Kenyan politics, which I will still refer to the DAP MP here, who articulates those issues very, very seriously. We are actually being led by people who should never be anywhere close to leadership, including here in Nairobi. I'm sorry I'm stepping on people's toes. How do you mess with the education of our children the way the education is being messed with, even here in Nairobi? And yet you are pumping money to that ministry so that education can take the course it's taking. Today, this morning, I had my sister Modoni Ouko speaking about the same thing. Nairobi needs leadership that is beyond reproach. And if Fwamba is going to offer himself for that, I'm asking you, all of us, to rally behind him, so that we start taking the steps towards returning this country back to where it should be. Second, there are many, many things that are happening in this country and we cannot speak about them. And yet, we are purporting to think that even graduation like this makes sense. We cannot have people graduating to this level and at the same time getting people who have dubious and funny certificates being cleared left, right, and center, and we're not going to talk about it. Those things, we have to address them now. When a function like this happens, these are the pictures we're going to use even at the time of nomination, so that people can see who are we putting in office. I am someone who is very, very upset, especially. I've run 3 times. The first time I ran in Ouma town in 2013, I won and I have the certificate. I never became MP. Then I ran in 2017 in Langata on Ford Kenya ticket, and they started saying, oh, you know, NASA had 4 candidates, each candidate divided the votes. Before we run, we normally do statistics and you know how patterns are going to work. No single person who won would have had the percentage of the votes that we had if anybody wanted to win for the Langata seat. You know how that went. Now, 2022, we decided to move our votes, diaspora votes, to Mathare. And we were front runners in Mathare, I can assure you, according to the statistics. Sometimes you don't win by the number of people the crowds you're pulling. You win by the statistics and the data that you have. So when we moved there, there's something that was said, oh, zoning. That is why Fwamba was not even on the ballot. That is how some of us, our candidature just died off like that. And these are the same mistakes that we're making as a country, that we as progressive leaders like Fwamba here need to bite the bullet and say enough is enough. If you know you can't, you can't. If you know you can, you can. There was a big campaign poster, a billboard rather, Washiras, at the roundabout in Kariobangi, where I used to hold my meetings every day. But because of someone sitting in a corner and saying zoning, those people right now, you cannot even hear them speaking about the things that are happening in this country. Where you're behaving like, oh, the country is okay. The country is not okay. And therefore, as I go to sit, as I take my seat, I still continue to urge people like Fwamba and anybody else who is here, including in our charity, who we have worked tirelessly to see that leadership at least takes the course that it should take. That let us not tire. But when the time comes for anybody to offer themselves for leadership, offer yourself because you know you are taking a job that you're going to do like my brother Jack is doing. How many people have seen the work Jack is doing? Even if he's not giving a bursary to the way it's supposed to be, but you are hearing clips and videos that he is releasing of what he's talking about on the malpractices that are happening in this country. I think I'm sounding like I'm very bitter, but I'm not. I've come here to celebrate my brother Fwamba, and that is what we are going to do. Thank you very much, and may God bless you all. Asante sana.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa. Let's start from Mheshimiwa.